What's up, everybody? This is Jube from Section 122 on ArgosEndzone.com. Time for Week 15 action as the Argos come home to take on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. So let's take a quick look back at what happened for the Argos last week. Another big come-from-behind win. It's starting to become a trend. If you haven't been watching, you're really missing out. In particular, you got to watch the fourth quarter, regardless of what the score. As the CFL always says, hashtag no lead is safe. No lead is safe against the Toronto Argonauts. 4 road games, 4 times down at half. 4 times come from behind to win in Montreal, Saskatchewan, Calgary, Edmonton. Craziness. Just a ton of fun as Argos fans. And now they finally get to come home so we can actually cheer them on in person. As TSN's Mike Hogan said, zero excuse for the Argos fans not being out. It's a Friday night. It's against the arch-rival Hamilton Tiger Cats. They are rolling. Zero excuse. Make sure you're there. So, yes, a big win against Edmonton there last week. The defense stepped up. Hey, somebody right here called Marcus Ball with the pick 6. I love it when it works out that well. So, and the offense started to snap into it there in the second half. Huge game by Chad Cackard, Offensive Player of the Week. Trent Guy, Special Teams Player of the Week. All-around great effort. Pat Watkins definitely had some consideration for Defensive Player of the Week, the 2 interceptions and that key sack and fumble. It was just a lot of fun all the way around to watch. So, coming back home, taking on the Ticats in our backyard. What's going to happen? Great question, because, again, Argos have just had a huge road trip, coming back from everything. Hamilton has done a great job of losing games. They found ways to lose the last couple weeks. They might need that rivalry matchup with playoff implications to them to snap out of it. Henry Burris still doing what Henry Burris does. He's the only starting quarterback, I think, that started every single game for his team this season, I think. So, you know he's healthy, and Hank gets poop done. So, it's just going to be a question of, can he keep it together? He's having a way of falling apart when you least want him to, if you're a Ticat fan. And the Argos have had a great run of coming from behind when you just want them to as an Argos fan. So I really think what this is going to happen is that Hamilton's going to be leading at the half, and Toronto's going to come back and break all those Ticat fans' hearts. I just think that's what's going to happen. So, guys, you should be watching then. On defense, I think that this is going to be a Jermaine Gabriel week. Again, that voice is always kind of roll around in my head. I'm seeing some type of fumble. He's either causing it or recovering it. I don't know which, but he's going to be playing a factor there. On the offensive side of things, I'm seeing a Spencer Watt game. I'm seeing 100-plus with a TD. I think Watt's speed is going to make things happen this week. And just as a side note, Collaros is doing a fantastic job of mixing up all his receivers, very much in the way Ricky Ray does. I'm not going to call it a seamless transition, because, the ball is getting turned over now and again. But he's doing a great job of mixing it up where you don't know what's coming. Speaking of not knowing what's coming, holy crap, Chad Cackard stepped up in a big way this week, which just threw the entire Edmonton defense off. Instead of keying on the pass, all of a sudden they had to account for the run again. So it's a lot of fun to watch. So, yes, speaking of watching, you're going to watch Gabriel, you're going to watch Watt, you're going to enjoy the game. Who should you be following? You got to be following Marcus Ball. That's Mr. Marcus Ball. Star linebacker for the Argos, tweets a fair bit, and really entertaining stuff. Probably some inside that we'll never really fully understand, but still a good guy to follow. I'd say I keep an eye on him if I were you. He will not be disappointed. So, prediction time. As I said, I'm expecting Hamilton to be up, maybe even be a big up at halftime, and the Argos to come all the way back. So, but it's going to be a tight finish then. It's going to be a 31-28 Argos win. 31-29, just to account for the Rouge. So, Friday night, 7 o'clock, Toronto, Rogers Centre. Ticats are in town. We love this rivalry. It's going to be a blast. Be there. Be there. It's going to be great. You got to be. October, of course, Cancer Awareness Month. The CFL is stepping up as they always do. Make sure you wear your pink. Show your pink while you're at the game. And it's going to be a blast. Hope to see you there. So, before I forget, Jube of the Year. This is not my idea, but Jube of the Year, our award for the hardest working Argos fan, is coming up. We'll be presenting it by the end of the season. Barring Argos home playoff game, which should probably happen. We're probably going to award it in the final home game of the regular season. So get your votes in for Jube of the Year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, search for Jube of the Year on ArgosEndzone.com and get your votes in ASAP. It's not my idea, but we're still going to present it. It's a trophy you can drink out of. You want to be a part of it. So, anything else you want to see? Say, hear about the Calgary Outriders. Then let us know. All right? So, this is Jube from 122, ArgosEndzone.com, saying we ride the rail and we ride it hard.